Hey, how's it going? It's Devin with Devin's Card House, and here I am hiding in the card house. I'm hiding in the house. My wife is watching the new season of Bridgerton in the living room, and so I figured it's a good time for me to come make a video. It's an interesting show, but it's basically softcore for women. Can I say that? Can that be said on here? It's basically softcore for women. That's what it is. It's interesting. It's an interesting Miss Featherbottom, or tumbly down, bribbity doo. I don't get it. It's interesting show. Not trying to knock it. For all the Bridgerton fans out there, I hope you're enjoying the new season. I here though am going crazy. I've been up since 3:30 in the morning. Guys, I get to bed early though, so that's not, I try to wake up around 4 or 5. So 3:30 is okay. Sometimes I just wake up in the middle of the night and I just can't go back to sleep. So I just get up and I start working and whatnot. So it's been a long day or whatever, and I just kind of want to get on here and talk a little bit about being wrong about things. I had a recent video that I made that you guys saw where I admitted to being wrong about Magic the Gathering, and I don't feel like I'm wrong necessarily when it comes to what they're doing. I just feel like I'm wrong in my attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like things would be way better, at least for me. I would like Magic more if they did what I wanted them to do. Surprise! Shock Pikachu face. Are you surprised by that? I'm sure you are. But so I want them to change, but I also understand that, people have fun with it, and I can just have fun with it, just like I said with the Assassin's Creed stuff. I know a lot of people are hating on that, and they don't like that, and it's the same thing, so I can kind of empathize with how, some people, like what's going on, but they hate Assassin's Creed, and I'm cool with Assassin's Creed, because I like it. I remembered it. The ship's called the Jackdaw, I think it is. But from Black Flag, it's one of my favorite video games. So I am excited for Assassin's Creed, though. I understand. I can empathize why people are not. They don't like the aftermath. They've never played the game. They don't really understand it. They don't really see how it fits with Magic. I totally understand, guys. There's a lot of empathy. So I'm saying that I was wrong in my feelings about Magic the Gathering, but that's kind of a subjective thing. That's not like a objective, over the top, hey, you're wrong. You're straight up wrong about this thing. And I had an experience today with I'm not going to say exactly what it was, but maybe you can pick up for my inferences. But there are other things I do outside of the card house, outside of working here in the card house. I have other things I have to do in my life, and there's one thing in particular where I have to be really on top of my game, and I have to be kind of the leader in knowledge, at least when it comes to some of the work that I do. And I had a situation arise where something happened that had never happened before, and I came up with a solution for it, and my solution for it was going to work, and it was a good solution. It was good, but then I had somebody else come out and come up with a different solution, and I had my ego come out, and I was basically like, no, let's not do that. Let's stick with my thing. And basically I was coming up with points in my head, like why my thing was better, why we should do my route, and I'm totally in the charge of what happens and how it goes forward. But basically, after talking about it and thinking about it, and I even knew as soon as this thing was suggested and we should go this different route, I had to tamper down my ego and be like, you know what? I have to say no. I have to be wrong here. I have to say that I'm wrong. I have to not apologize, because I don't think I did anything like bad. Like, coming up with a bad idea doesn't make you a bad person and have to apologize. But when you're supposed to be some person with high knowledge of something, good experience, you're supposed to be a leader of something. You're supposed to come up with the best idea. You're supposed to be the best ideas. You don't want somebody coming up having better ideas than you when you're supposed to be like the top dog. So I had an ego attack today, and it kind of stung, and there was a while I knew it was going on. I could feel it inside of me, but eventually I was able to go like, you know what? My plan was wrong. What I decided to do was not the best idea. Your idea was wrong. Your idea was correct. Let's go with what you decided. And then after I said that, after I let my ego go, and I knew it. Like I felt better, and you know what? I even thanked him. I was like, thank you so much for coming up with a solution. It was the better solution. And also, it was like, thank you for embarrassing me in front of everybody. No, it was all good. But it was just like, it was one of those things, though, where it's like, you kind of catch yourself, like when you're knowledgeable in something, or you think you're supposed to be really good in something, and then you're wrong. And and you're not just like subjectively wrong, like how I feel about Magic, but you're objectively wrong. What you said, in fact, was incorrect. And, you know, doing this channel, I got to come out here and I got to stick my neck out sometimes, and I got to be an idiot and say stuff that, you know, gets me in trouble because I say the wrong thing, or I say something that's incorrect. Like, okay, I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to talk about it, but MetaZoo, okay? I forever ago, I came up with an idea that when MetaZoo failed, that it would be a good thing for the boxes, and we might see the prices of the boxes rise. And then all these people are calling me a shill, all these people are coming out of the woodwork, telling me I'm an idiot, blah, 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 blah. And I still think I'm right, but my time horizon was wrong. I basically said, you know, if those boxes don't get over $70, the Hello Kitty boxes, by the end of February, I think it was, then I'll admit that I was wrong. And I was wrong, guys. The boxes, it looked like it got close. The supply on TCG Player, there was about 100 boxes, or around like $50, and then it got down to like 6 boxes that were left, and I was like, here we go. I'm in the money. I'm gonna make it. And then a ton of supply hit the market, and it just stayed down. I haven't looked at it now. Maybe they are better, but the last time I looked, they actually had gone lower. So I was really wrong about that, but I only gave in the future, I do think they will go up. But that time horizon that I set, where I said it will be by the end of February that we'll see this price rise to this, I was wrong. And you know what? I even said, don't listen to me. I could be wrong. I admitted that, but I stuck my neck out and I was wrong. And you know, here I am admitting to my wrongness. What else have I been wrong about on the channel? I'm sure there's plenty of... Okay, I had to come back because I was trying to think. I was like, what was the other thing? There's got to be something wrong. And I just did a lap around my room and I was like, the Lorcana boxes. Here's another thing I was wrong about. I was dead set on thinking that Lorcana boxes were going to hit like 120. I don't think I said it too much on there, but that's what I was thinking in my mind. But how I was wrong on the channel was I was saying, oh, there's going to be a massive reprint. We're going to see enough boxes to satisfy the market. I thought the market was going to be satisfied, and I was completely wrong about that. Did not happen. There was about a 2 to 3 week period, and it's insane. All you crazy people who get in my comments telling me there's plenty of time. The early bird gets the worm. The 3 week bird gets the worm here for Lorcana boxes to be around 150. You know, in my head, and still I was like, they're going to 120. We're going to see them at 120. Ravensburger is going to print the shit out of these boxes, and we're going to see them in the 120s, maybe even the hundreds is what I thought. And I was completely wrong. So guys, you know, but with that, you know, that doesn't stop me. I can't go on. I can't just say like, well, I was wrong, I'm done. And you just have to learn from your mistakes, and one of them is like, you never know how markets are going to react. You never know what manufacturers are going to do. You never know about distribution. You never know about a warehouse catching on fire or a hurricane. You never know what's going to happen, and you have to be open to any possibility of anything that can happen. So, you know, that's just another good reminder of that. So anyways, today I had to eat some humble pie, and you know, that's what happens when you do what you do. So that's it from me. So I would just want to say, you know, everyone out there, it's best to admit when you're wrong. If you all can think of any other times I'm wrong, which I'm sure there are plenty of them, let me know. I'll definitely admit to my wrongness. But you also have to be like, hey, I was right here. You know, because when you're right, you know, that kind of stacks up. But you just want to be more right than you're wrong, you know, if you can do that. So anyways, that's it for me. Those are my thoughts on being wrong. Own up to it. Own up to your mistakes. Own up to, you know, just accept it and let your ego, you know, don't let your ego overpower you to accepting when you're wrong or accepting defeat. Sometimes you must accept defeat and then come out the other end stronger. So that's what we do here, okay? So anyways, that's it from me at the card house. I'm gonna go back to I don't know, hiding from Bridgerton. Nope, maybe I gotta get some more work done here in the card house. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Anyways, you all have a great night, okay? And I'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye.
Governor Jesse Ventura, to send you, Devin, a little bit of a message, my friend. You need to quit slacking. You, I heard lately, have been skipping your workouts. What's going on, my man? You want to turn into a little fat porker?